Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. No other club feels like Boca. No, and the shot! Just off target. Can he spark a counter here? So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I've got my eye on Militao, who's developing his game very well and quite quickly. I think you need someone very strong in the central defensive position, and he is living up to that now, delivering what he was maybe failing to deliver not so long ago. Just a lot more confidence, a lot stronger, and he'll be the one that they'll have to try and get past.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. João Neves. And it's De Bruyne. And the shot's on here. Oh, there's a probing ball. De Bruyne. Played with finesse. Decent chance! Goal! Boca Juniors! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. First quarter of an hour gone. Now it's Palmer. Now it's Rice. João Neves. Camavinga. Boca Juniors are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Rice. Passing is crisp and sharp. Camavinga could try cutting inside here. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Not much more than a formality.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Knocks it into space, and he's intervened well there. De Bruyne.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, easy pickings there. Looking for options for movement. Mbappe is onto it in a flash. Camavinga. Rodri. And the counter is on. Aims beyond the defence. Played out towards the right wing. A chance! Yes! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
A case now of complete control.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now it's Palmer. Just eases him off the ball. Eder Militao. And it's Valverde. For Valverde. And it's Arda Güler. Spread out to the left. Vinicius Junior. And he's gone backward here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Quality ball. Now it's Bale. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Trik, Boca Juniors looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Shifted it to the flank. Goulet. Rodri.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Rice. Now it's Mbappe. No, he refuses to take the bait. Rice. Bale chasing after it. And the through ball. João Neves ploughing through the middle. Oh, outsmarting him this time. Alexander-Arnold. Now Howson. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they want to keep things that way.
Boca Juniors are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Good ball, good take. Cleared away. Palmer going full steam ahead down the left flank. Vinicius Junior. Goulet. Ball is over the line. And he's had it nicked away. Rice. Cannavaro. And it's Camavinga for Rice. And it's Palmer. Palmer proves just a little bit too strong. Palmer with 2 goals already to his name. Valverde gets a foot in here. Well, it's still early in the second half, but this does look like a job already done. Trik, Valverde.
Yeah, the hat-trick is definitely on his mind, Peter. He wants to get it over with as quickly as he can. Just about everything he's done, for me, he's done it with real conviction.
He certainly has. Really satisfying performance from him, a smiling satisfaction emanating from him. He is embracing this game. And he welcomes it in. De Bruyne crosses. And he gets rid in a hurry. And it's ended up... He's gone for goal! Oh, screamer! A finish of true class! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. You just know there is no stopping that.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Boca Juniors are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Played out to the left flank.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
There's no flag. Just deflected over the goal line for a corner. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Stood up well to him there. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Trik. It's been shipped out wide. João Neves. Rice. Trik. Goulet touches it back. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Could move up a gear here. Kamavinga. And it's Rice. Garcia. Back towards the middle. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cannavaro. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. He has found a way through. De Bruyne. And it's Palmer. Now it's Rice. Kamavinga for Rice. Nicely worked. Defending of the desperate variety.
Cambio en Boca Juniors. Número 11.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Número 19. Se va a realizar un cambio.
And he's quick to get it clear again. João Neves out towards the flank. Now here's the delivery. Courtois claims it without any fuss. Alexander-Arnold. Alaba. And it's Tchouaméni.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de
Kamavinga.
compensación.
Madrid looking to pass their way through. And it's Arda Güler. And Güler. De Bruyne. And that's that. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect to win. They will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Palmer taking in the accolades. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And he's picked it up out wide. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a decent clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Jago. Keane is onto this. Rodri making his 100th appearance here today, of course.
Well, that milestone might be on the back of his mind, Peter, although I'm pretty sure he'll just go about his business as usual. It's just one of the many achievements.
Can he finish? Goal! Boca Juniors! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Not the most accurate pass. Tries to play it through. That is a great pick out. He has found and a chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
João Neves has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And that should get the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
Hey, you make it sound so simple. Now, this is Jago. Bale. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Rice. Decent chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Just off target.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Gracic can get it clear. Can he get it through? Now it's Camavinga. Big header! He scores! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Now it's Palmer. Looking for options for movement. He's on it. Can he get away? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Corsons. Can he get onto this? Goalkeeper's done supremely well to deal with that. Another fruitless header.
Maybe they're trying to cash in on this, but someone has to up the quality here, both movement and delivery.
And it's hoisted clear. Boca Juniors are looking to go forward now. Cannavaro. And it's Neves. Bale providing an outlet on that flank. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Palmer. Little pass back. João Neves. Bale. Now this could be a chance. There's the shot! And one more try! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are pulling clear here. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Gracic. Corsons picks it up out wide. And we hit half-time. But I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Boca Juniors absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. just stay calm and see this one out.
Boca Juniors 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Boca Juniors do have a chance to counter here. Palmer finds himself offside. And it's Jago. And he's had a hit! Great strike, a test for the keeper.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Neves. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Camavinga. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
There's the header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Now it's Keane. Boca Juniors 3 up and in almost complete control. There they go, hunting in tacks. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Rodri. Keane.
Well, the margins are fine, but this is borderline bullying.
Cousins looking to get on the end of this. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. And the shot! Cannavaro.
This is the time you need that pace.
And it's Bale.
Oh, great feat, that.
And here's Palmer. Good read, needed to be. Cousins. Obracic. And it's Cousins. To Gosens.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
It's a threat. Real chance! And he's there to clear it. Palmer, up he goes! It's in! Just cruising! They are cruising! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Boca Juniors are having a ball here. Nicely weighted ball. And the flag, Sabiri! Danger averted for now. Time then for the first substitution of the game. Mbappe coming on here. A change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rice. Now it's Rice. Now it's Palmer. Cousins. And that has put paid to that. Now it's Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Sabiri. And it's Hossens. Now it's De Bruyne. Now it's Mbappe. No, he's not getting any further than that. Sabiri to Gosens. Hossens. Fagioli. Out to the left it goes. Gets into some space. Hossens receives it in a wide position. Good ball, good take. Sabiri! He has done it! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
They're still trying to make a game of this. Aims beyond the defence. Rodri. And here's De Bruyne. Palmer. Palmer! Oh, screamer! He's got himself an absolute peach. And with that, he takes home the match ball. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
And that's it. Boca Juniors really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. This place is rocking, menacing, intimidating, almost primal, beyond description, really. This is just another ordinary day, though, in the life of the Boca Nation. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. He's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Hernandez, and this is Hazard. Now the cross, a mighty effort! harmlessly behind.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And here's Mohamed Salah. He's tried one! And somehow it stayed out. Taken back almost at once. Mohamed Salah picks it up out wide.
In Paul's goals, we have a player who can pull all the strings in midfield, one of England's best ever.
So unsung, but utterly appreciated by those he plays with.
Yeah, simply a master of passing, Peter. His ability to know what's going on around him at any given time makes him such a clever and hugely capable danger in this team.
And it's De Bruyne. And this is Hazard. Cross needs to... Oh, smashing header! Goal! Boca Juniors! It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
They have what they wanted. Has a shot! Just sails past the upright.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Nicely spread. Salah. Nicely weighted ball. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, delightful ball. And the shot's up. It's Bale! Zhao. That pass has been well intercepted. Scholes. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Tries a measured ball. De Bruyne. Now it's Hazard. Rice is onto this. Great vision. He's through here. That's a Bale! They've done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
And yes, it's him again. Boca Juniors are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Half an hour played now. Now it's Rice. Quick look, then plays it in. Rooney. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Rice. And he's in on goal! And De Bruyne! Rijkaard. Mohamed Salah. Now it's Rooney. And this is Hazard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Scholes. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Rice. Brilliantly cut out. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Ajax clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He won't be happy with that one. He's going to be disappointed with that. Aktifkan. It's played through for him. And this is Hazard. Hazard showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's found a way through. Scholes. Defending was strong and firm.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's half-time here. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Boca Juniors certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Boca Juniors ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. And he plays one through. Gabriel. That's a lovely, neat pass. Looking for the run. Now it's Bale. Can he finish? Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Yeah, but I really like that link-up there. I think something I'm sure they can work on again and get it right.
Hernandez. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Chow. Here's Scholes. And it's Messi. And this is Mohamed Salah. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Azar.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Good running, strong and purposeful. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Bale! No, not quite. Rijkaard. Out to the left it goes. Messi. Hazard. Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. And the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Rooney really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Saliba with the clearance. Boca Juniors are looking to go forward now. He is through here. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Rijkaard.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Ajax appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting...
He's having a go! And that is wildly off target.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Rodri. Looking for options for movement. Hazard with the delivery. Rises! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Bale wins the duel this time. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Distributed tidily. And it's Hazard. Now it's Park Ji-sung. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Takes a shot. Yes! And he is just ripping it up. That was a given. It always was.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who is left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
And that means just one thing: match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
A case shot, surely! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Xiao. Rijkaard. Boca Juniors are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Rice. And the through ball. Chance! And yes, it's there! It is no contest. It is a landslide. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Boca Juniors are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous...
Tries a shot! And it's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
It's become a case of men against boys.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And this is De Bruyne. It's loose. Oh, what has happened here? He's had a shot! He's having a shot! Goal! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Xiao. And it's Hernandez. It's Hernandez. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Pedri. Palmer. Park Ji-sung. A probing pass. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Martial. Rijkaard. And it's Hernandez. And it's Pedri. And that is as far as it goes. Boca Juniors have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. No other club feels like Boca. No ground like the Bombonera. Feel it, see it, hear it. This is what the game means to this legion of followers. As you can see, we've already started here. Played down the flank. Oh, that pass isn't the best. It's a pretty loose pass. Mbappe. Now, he's got space here. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And he's forced to go back. And it's Rice. Oliver Kahn, a huge man with a huge presence and a big, big voice in the game.
And big in intensity too, such a fierce competitor. Put a foot wrong and he'll be sure to let you know about it.
Well, he just commands respect, doesn't he? Respect of everyone, teammate and opponent alike.
Yeah, and he'll be setting the highest of standards out there and he expects them to be met. No rest for that defence.
It's just beyond his reach. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. He won't be happy with that one. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Bale. Oh, well measured. Hazard receives it in a good position here. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Now this could be a chance. Opts for safety. Cannavaro. Now it's Batistuta. Chance here to counter. Dink through. That is lovely. Oh, that's fabulous. Nice interception, well timed. Now it's Bale. Sung. Well read, nice interception. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Quality ball. Boca Juniors have got it back and they'll have another go. So we're still where we started right now. Caceres. Conte.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Out towards the flank. That's an excellent interception. Sung. And it's Isco. Isco will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Rodri makes the interception. Saliba goes long. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Half an hour played now. That has not gone well.
Bale really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well, that's been cut out, well played.
Boca Juniors have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
And this is Bale. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Batistuta. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Hazard. That's a cute ball. No, he's just misjudged that one. And that is as far as they're going to go. Rodri. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Bellingham. De Bruyne. And it's De Bruyne. And this is Bale. And here's Hazard. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. That has been cut short. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off.
Chance for a shot! And we hit half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. Here we go again then. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Rodri is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Nicely aimed pass. Cannavaro is offering some sort of an apology there. Encourage the pass. Shoots! And he's done it!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
So smooth, a signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Boca Juniors penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's really changed the mood in the stands, Peter. It ought to encourage more positive football, a more front-footed approach. It's got to be.
Belletti plays it across. Almeria with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that should get the job done. That is Conte. Caceres.
That dugout has had some relief, at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
And this is De Bruyne. He's got away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Baresi calmly anticipates. Almeria appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
De Bruyne. And here's Mbappe.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. That is good alertness. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist, Peter, in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Boca Juniors are looking to break at pace. Bale puts them all in. Mbappe. Pass somewhat off target. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game.
Mbappe! And the lead stays intact, just.
Mbappe was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
Corner number 2 then.
Número 10, cambio.
And he's managed to get rid. Rodri. And he's had a hit! And that could have brought them level.
I don't think he can quite believe he didn't capitalise on that. He clearly fancied his chances.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. And it's De Bruyne. Played into space. Played back in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. That's an imaginative pass. That's good vision. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Just 5 minutes remaining now. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, this is a great position.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Mbappe.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable
Lovely
here.
pass, but can
Se
he get
agrega
there?
un minuto al tiempo
Rodri.
reglamentario.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Palmer picks it up out wide. Cross to the back post. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle.
Señoras y señores,
Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. This place is rocking, menacing, intimidating, almost primal, beyond description, really. This is just another ordinary day, though, in the life of the Boca nation. And as you can see, we've already started here. Bebeto. Now, can they get him away? Batistuta, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Well, if you're looking for a match winner down there, Peter, we can't ignore Gabriel Batistuta, or Batigol, as he's become known.
Nobody would ignore him.
He has all the attributes, Peter, and the list is too long for me to mention them now. I'll settle on lethal.
Now it's Park Ji-sung. He can run onto that. And the counter is on. Kamavinga. Baresi. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. De Bruyne stood up well to him there. And there's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And this is Bale. Bebeto. And it's Guti. Guardiola. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. And Messi! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Cannavaro. Rice. Boca Juniors, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And it's Azar. And here's Bale. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
He's having a good look here. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game. Promising one. Turns and goes back. Chance! Goal! Boca Juniors! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let them...
Batistuta! He'd lost no time at all.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Bebeto. That's an excellent interception. 30 minutes gone. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And he was alert to it. And he's only too happy. And Messi! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Indonesia with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. He gets big! And he's managed to get rid. There's the shot! Just swings wide.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Kamavinga just eases him off the ball. Cafu making good progress on the right-hand side. Messi tries to pass it through. It is a corner. Indonesia have their second corner now. Chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Adams really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Rodri. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well, that is a good challenge from him. De Bruyne. Guti puts his foot on the gas, and he's picked out the run. Bebeto showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Brilliantly cut out. Rice has created one goal already. Threads one in. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Kamavinga. There's the whistle for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incidents and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. So it's back to business. Cafu. Gently done.
Indonesia clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Distributed tidily. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Kamavinga has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Azar. Chooses to go cross-field.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Adams makes the interception. And it's De Bruyne. Indonesia are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Well, they can break here.
La cantidad de espectadores de este partido fue
Aktifkan.
de 44.070.
Cannavaro cuts it out. Guardiola. Baresi gets across to intercept that. Guardiola. Messi. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Memento! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 3 coming up. Adams! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, that is a great stop. Nicked it back promptly.
Oh, really well played.
Looks a good cross.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Camavinga to Hazard. Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. Can he finish? That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So their 4th corner of the game. Terrific header. And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Great defending, strong and determined. Can he get it through? Bell! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Número 11, número 7, entran número 19, número 10.
Indonesia choosing to make the first change. Oh, good-looking ball. Aktifkan. Has ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And Batistuta! It's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Real pressure penalty, this. Oh, it's hit the post.
Keep calm and carry on. That's
Beckham is fouled. And he's going to have his name taken. Nice looking ball. Now there's a fine ball. No way through. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Boca Juniors are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Palmer. Rice.
Boca Juniors really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Shot a goal! He's got a goal! Tying minutes, and we're all square again. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be back.
And he shoots! Has another go! That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Bebeto. And that will be the final act. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. This place is rocking, menacing, intimidating, almost primal, beyond description, really. This is just another ordinary day, though, in the life of the Boca Nation. The action has already started. Hazard. And it's Rodri. And here's Hazard. He's chosen to go back. Can he get on the end of this? Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Sung. And that's been intercepted. He's having a go! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Camavinga. Over to the other side. Here's Cannavaro. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Nicely weighted ball. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Sung. Rodri. Quarter of an hour played. De Bruyne. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Raul. Milan looking to pass their way through. Boca Juniors yet to have an attempt on goal. And this is Hazard. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Messi. Now it's Raul. Camavinga kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And here's De Bruyne. Messi. Xavi Alonso. Hazard. Alonso. That's really well manoeuvred. Rodri. Guardiola. And it's De Bruyne. Cannavaro. Now it's Bale. Great ball, and he's in here. Messi. Raul. Well, that pass isn't the best. Camavinga. And he cuts out the supply. Rodri. Great ball if he can get there. He is through here. Lofted upfield. The pass has gone astray. Xavi Alonso. And here's Mbappe. And this is Raul. Rice. Looking for options for movement. And he's surging through. Tries a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Bale actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Boca Juniors with the corner, they're first. Tries to get it clear. Kamavinga touches it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
It's a good-looking delivery. Big header! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And this is Bale. He's in a great position here. And the shot! Goal! Boca Juniors! And Boca Juniors take the lead. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Boca Juniors have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Just 5 minutes left until the break. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Mbappe. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Cannavaro. Now it's De Bruyne. Knocks it into space. And he's whipped it across. And that has been cleared. Crossed in again. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Azar. Raul. Milan finding their passes. Timber. Good ball, good... Mbappe! And the first half is done. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Boca Juniors happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. And he shoots! And it's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
He just absolutely speared that in.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Bale with a real chance. Bale! It's a loose ball. And he's decided to go for it. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Milan are looking to go forward now. Oh, that's well spotted. Park Ji-sung. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Raul. Now it's Messi. Mbappe! Distributed tidily. Kamavinga. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's Kamavinga. Now it's De Bruyne. It's Park Ji-sung. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Park Ji-sung. Quality ball. And he's quick to snatch it back. Hazard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And they're not going to make any further progress now. That has been cut short. He's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe goes steaming forward. And that's a good ball. Shot could be on. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. De Bruyne running with the ball. Threads one in. Baresi. Rodri. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Hazard. Now that looks a decent ball. Timber. Aimed beyond the defence. And this is Hazard. Climbs up big! Oh, that was no routine save.
Bale really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Great defending, strong and determined. Alonso tries to pass it through. He's picked his way through. It's anyone's ball now. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Mbappe gets flagged offside.
Se va a realizar un cambio.
So there's going to be another change here. Rodri. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Now it's Forlan. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Beckham has got himself a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Fantastic save, Ter Stegen. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And the keeper beats it away. Opts to play it back. Tries to play it through.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Boca Juniors, and he's had a hit! Oh, should have put that away.
Oh, looky, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Número 7. Lo reemplazará. Número 10.
And here's Bale. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Now it's Rice. Now it's Bale. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Palmer is herring after that one. Camavinga, who does have an assist to his name. Cross goes in there. That's an excellent interception. Danger averted for now. Isco, and it's Beckham. Foot in. The final seconds now. Park Ji-sung, probing pass. Well read, nice interception. Rodri, Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And here's Bale. De Bruyne. And takes a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Número 8.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
And it's Rodri. He's going for goal! And that is the last effort of the game. A good watch, more than a good watch, actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Boca Juniors.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So off we go then. Stojkovic. It's a searching pass. And he's picked it up out wide. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And we have our very first corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, well played, well played. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage, and I think they're words you associate with somebody who is very good in both boxes.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. And it's Cannavaro.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Rijkaard. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Park Ji-sung. And here's Azar. De Bruyne. Azar. Azar! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Done delicately. Oh, that's clever. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. He's gone for goal! Still goalless at the moment. Kamavinga. And he's had it nicked away. Well, that looks a cracking ball. Kamavinga chooses to go cross-field.
Well spotted.
And it's Rice. Now it's De Bruyne. That's good play. And Park Ji-sung! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Played into space. Rodri. Rice.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Nice interception, well timed.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top. Up he goes! Harmlessly behind. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And it's Azar. De Bruyne. Kamavinga. Kamavinga with the cross. Can he finish? Goal! Boca Juniors! And Boca Juniors take the lead. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Boca Juniors have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And this is Bale, and this is Azar, and Azar! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. And here's Bale.
Boca Juniors have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different. Boca Juniors can certainly afford to see this happen.
Takes a shot. Oh, it's come loose. Not the most accurate. Park Ji-sung! It's a goal! And there it is, his 10th goal, his first mini milestone. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Saliba. Kamavinga. Oh, Red, nice interception. Some resolute defending there. De Bruyne, and De Bruyne! Now, oh, he's been caught napping.
There will be 1 minute added time.
This is the time you need that pace.
Pass somewhat off target. There's the whistle for half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Boca Juniors clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Please report to the staff room.
Boca Juniors sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Cannavaro. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's made its way to him. Now it's Rice. Can he get on the end of this? Looking to go deep. Goes! He scores! Looks offside, I think. Yep, the flag is up.
His delight very short-lived. The referee's assistant did have his flag up. It might have been close, but it was correct.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Stojkovic. Rice. And here's Mbappe. And that has put paid to that. Couldn't squeeze it through. It's run loose here. Sung. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Arsenal are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Threads one in. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Raul could move up a gear here. Yamal hurtling down that right flank. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And here's Park Ji-sung. Yamal could try cutting inside here. He's having a shot! It's out for a goal kick. Boca Juniors can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Palmer coming on here. A change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself.
Boca Juniors perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. That's really well manoeuvred. Park Ji-sung charging forward, the ball at his... Can he finish? They've got to be quick to recover this. Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Park Ji-sung. Raul. And here's Palmer. Rice. Tries to pass it through. And he was quick to react. Raul. Can he spark a counter here? Yamal. Nicely aimed pass. Rice. Stojkovic. Can he get it through? Into the last quarter of an hour. Saliba calmly anticipates. Good ball over the top. Oh, what's he done? Oh, important interception. Rice. Mbappe. Mbappe proves just a little bit too strong. Tries to play it through. Shot could be on. Arsenal can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Bale. He's had a shot! Palmer! Just cruising! They are cruising!
The goal scorer
And the lead is extended still further. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Boca Juniors find a position of real strength now. Park Ji-sung.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Rice. Raul. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Rodri gets a foot in here. De Bruyne.
2 added minutes
It's
has been
Camavinga.
indicated.
Dink through. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Not the most. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Park Ji-sung! It's there! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. And that is that. Ah, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Park
Please make
Ji-sung
sure to
claiming
watch
the
the
man of the
screen
match
for
award,
information
and there
bulletin.
is very little room for argument. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock
everybody,
horns.
and welcome
This
to
is
today's
football
match.
at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is... Shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Camavinga is there, and he can get that clear.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Robertson calmly anticipates. Bergkamp. And they're on him in a flash. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Drogba. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Played out to the left flank, and he's picked it up out wide. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's having a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Drogba actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And now a sudden chance to counter. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
That has not gone well. Quarter of an hour played. So what can they make of this? That's good vision. Robertson gets it clear. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Ronaldinho, very much a man of this moment. Now it's Rice. Real chance! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
So we're still where we started right now. And here's Bale. That has been slung wide. Played in by... Oh, smashing header!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's played in. Oh, that's a fine interception. Yamal.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
De Bruyne. Now it's Park Ji-sung. Good ball over the top. Donnarumma clears it away. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Yamal. 15 minutes till half-time. Now it's Drogba. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Yamal. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Messi.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Oh, delightful ball. Ronaldinho. De Bruyne. Park Ji-sung. Now it's Hazard. Camavinga. And here's Camavinga. And this is De Bruyne. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Bergkamp. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Now, what about a counter-attack? Cannavaro. Messi. Yamal. And it's Messi. Now it's Bergkamp. To Messi. And it's Caicedo.
San Antonio have turned up with a huge...
Big chance! They've done it! Looks offside, I think. Yep, the flag is up.
Is the light very short-lived?
And that'll be the last act of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
De Bruyne engages and forces him off the ball. Yamal. He's a sharp little ball here. It's played through for him. And he cuts out the supply.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And it's Camavinga. Now can he find a finish? Shapes to shoot! And he hits the net! And he is away! The launch of a brand new hero! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Hazard.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Bergkamp. It's a really well-measured ball. And here's Hazard. De Bruyne. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Ter Stegen is there to clear. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to...
Hazard! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? That has been cut short. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Just eases him off the ball, and that could set him on his way. Ronaldinho, and the shot! Goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
So smooth, a signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Ronaldinho wins the duel this time. Now it's Ronaldinho. Mbappe. Great chance! And yes, it's there! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will stick.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it. Boca Juniors really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Oh, played through for the wide man. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Pinches it off him. Chance! And that would have won it.
Mbappe really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Messi with the short one. And here's Messi. Played into the middle. Brilliantly cut out. Boca Juniors have the chance to go the other way. Boca Juniors must do something here, and very quickly.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have. Boca Juniors really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
De Bruyne. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now this could be a chance. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And the number on the board is 3. Rice. And here's Bale. And this is Park Ji-sung. Oh, shooting chance! Mbappe, who's set up 1 goal so far. And it's Azar. And that's that. Boca Juniors can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area. But the centre of their defence looked open and very, very unsafe.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.